Starring the horse, the rhino, the bear, the raccoon, the rabbits in the house. The parrot came. He brought his parachute. Mary Lisa, the dove, Andy the deer, the dragon, the squirrel, pretty pig and outlaw pig. G.I. Joe's, G.I. Joe's. The cardinal, the swan, humbug, the instructor's hair, dog, Chewy. Here's the instructor, give me my hair. Oh, it's terrible. R2D2's in the house. We open up your story time. The new animal is Mary Lisa. I am new to this class, but I am an expert in calculus. I give whoever answers the question or makes a sentence with liver and cheese, I will give them free tutoring. Let me try. I like liver, I like cheese, I like you, please. Go away, raccoon.
I don't like liver, I don't like him, and I help you eat some cheese.
No, rhino.
Liver alone, guys, cheese for me.
You're so tall, dark, and handsome. I think I will work with you and teach you calculus.
I really need to learn some calculus. I have to have to. I know where all the good hay is in town. You can go after the class, go to some barns.
I like that. The cardinal's real happy. Look at my cheat sheet. This is version 3.789. I made all kinds.
Can I use your cheat sheet and make a Xerox of it?
It's not going to help you.
But it's better than nothing. I'm so hungry, I cannot make cheat sheet. Oh, I don't need a cheat sheet. I'm from Brooklyn. I already know this stuff. I'm going to just use my back of my hand.
Anyway, the instructor, he works with the animals. He shows them a vision of themselves in the future, tells them to connect with their heart, does all kinds of stuff. Let's fast forward into the future. The year is 2027. So let's see what happens. The animals, the birds, they're all passed the class with A's. They always are flocking around and doing stuff. And they decide to make this energy conversion thing so that it takes the wind and converts it into energy and batteries. And when the wind dies down, they just flap their wings. So that's the bird. The bear, since he's so hungry, he gets up with the Star Wars creatures. They go out into the universe and they find this alien invention that whatever the bear thinks about, he's connected to this big pig who's a cook. I will make your food for you, you just tell me. So he thinks about it. Oh, I'd like to have devil dog. Oh, it's a devil dog. The machine pops out. Oh, roast devil dog. I'd like to have a hot dog. Oh, yeah, hot dog. How about eggs? I'll make you an egg, it's very good. Anyway, they help end world hunger. And on that note, the bear helps influence the pig, who marries Pretty Pig. He changes his name to Intentional Outlaw, or Intentional Honorable Outlaw Pig, and then he opens a bunch of IHOP restaurants, and they feed all the hogs and pigs in the world, so that ends, hunger for them. The rabbit, he gets up with this nurse, and they get married. I don't know how. Anyway, they're fruitful and multiply, and they also create all kinds of stuff and have all kinds of breakthrough in the medical profession using their math, and they figure out carrot power. They put it in pills for people, and also they help breast cancer, cure for breast cancer, all this kind of stuff. The dove goes to New York, and he inspires people by making this big sculpture of a justice and social equality. So he helps create world peace. The Bah Humbug, he turns into he finds a Christmas owl someplace. I don't know what happened to him. So they go off Christmas caroling. Who's next? The dog. Oh, the dog runs off to Ireland. He finds 2 other dogs in the night, and they become 3 dogs in the night. Music and performance artists for speak to animals. They meet Jeremiah, who was a bullfrog, was a good friend of mine. And then the dragon joins them. He gets another dragon, and then it's 3 dogs in the night and 2 dragons, but they're not very successful, so didn't really. The name was too long, so nobody played their music. Who's next? The deer. Andy the deer, she was though a deer, but then she was a transgender, so she goes off and helps animals transgender into their real, whatever they want to be. The raccoon, he develops, he goes off and studies with Eckhart Tolle, and they do, relaxation techniques for other animals that are struggling in math. He tells them alcohol is involved, though. I don't know what the bottle is.
Saw that coming.
The rhino, he meets Tinkerbell, and they go off to Florida, and they create this animal kingdom for all the animals, and the environment helps the animals have a safe environment, so there's no poaching and all that stuff. These Star Wars creatures go off and they make all kinds of movies and stuff. They grow up. And this is the sad part of the story. The G.I. Joes take the parrot out, but he does forget his parachute, and so he dies when he goes, "Oh, we're sorry, parrot." Also, the squirrel got killed in traffic. Traffic was nuts, and so he got run over. Demara Lisa helps the horse. He decides to trade in his lightsaber for a paintbrush, and he becomes the famous artist Picasso. So he does statue student after math class. He does that famous. He also does the famous painting, troll rides horse while other horses drink. So that becomes real famous.
Troll rides horse while horses drink.
Does the Catalisa. And there's another one someplace. Here it is. The Mara Lisa. That was even more famous than the Catalisa. Thank you very much. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot one more thing. That's the troll. What happens to the troll? He decides it's time to retire. He takes off all his clothes and goes to the nudist camp at the Black Sand Beach and joins all the nudists out there. Thank you very much. That is the end of the story.